Experiencing a no-display issue with your ASUS TUF Gaming monitor can be frustrating. This usually manifests as a black screen, no signal error, or failure during the power-on self-test post. The primary causes often relate to EDID, extended display identification data issues, cable problems, or GPU incompatibilities. We'll guide you through troubleshooting these common problems. EDID, or extended display identification data, is a crucial data structure embedded in your monitor. It communicates essential information to your GPU, including supported resolutions, refresh rates, and display capabilities. When you connect your monitor, it sends this EDID data to your GPU through the cable connection. This handshake process ensures your GPU knows exactly what display capabilities are available. However, EDID mismatches can occur when the data becomes corrupted or incompatible. This often leads to no signal errors or black screens. The most common causes are outdated monitor firmware or GPU drivers that can't properly interpret the EDID information. To fix EDID issues, first update your monitor's firmware. ASUS provides updates through their Armory Crate software, which includes tools for managing your TUF Gaming monitor settings and firmware. Additionally, ensure your GPU drivers are up to date. For NVIDIA graphics cards, use GeForce Experience to download the latest game-ready drivers. For AMD cards, use the Radeon Adrenalin software to update your drivers and resolve any EDID compatibility issues. Keeping both your monitor firmware and GPU drivers updated ensures smooth EDID communication and prevents display issues. Power-on self-test, or POST, is your monitor's internal self-check that runs every time you turn it on. During this brief process, the monitor tests its essential hardware components to ensure everything is functioning properly. A post failure typically indicates a hardware problem, such as a faulty backlight that won't illuminate the screen, or issues with the power supply unit that provides electricity to the monitor's components. To check if post passed or failed, look at your monitor's LED indicator light. A solid blue light usually means the self-test was successful and the monitor is ready to display. A flashing red light indicates a failure that needs attention. If post fails, try a simple power cycle as your first troubleshooting step. Unplug the monitor from the power source for at least 30 seconds, then reconnect it. This can reset any temporary hardware glitches and allow the monitor to pass post on the next power on. Ensure your HDMI or DisplayPort cable is properly connected and supports your monitor's refresh rate, such as 144 Hz. Damaged cables are a common cause of no-signal issues. Damaged cables often lead to display problems. Inspect for physical damage like bends or exposed wires. Verify your GPU is compatible with your monitor's resolution and refresh rate. An underpowered GPU may fail to output at high settings, causing display loss. Try a different cable to rule out wear and tear as the cause of the issue. Start with the simplest fix. Power cycle your monitor by unplugging it from the power source for 30 seconds, then plugging it back in. This resets the internal electronics and can resolve temporary glitches. Next, update your monitor's firmware using ASUS Armory Crate software. Launch the app, check for updates in the device section, and install any available firmware updates. This addresses known bugs and improves compatibility. Update your graphics card drivers. For NVIDIA, use GeForce Experience. For AMD, use Adrenalin software. Download the latest drivers from the manufacturer's website and install them. Outdated drivers can cause display handshake failures. If you have an AMD graphics card, ensure the AMD Radeon software is fully updated. This dedicated software often includes monitor-specific optimizations that generic drivers might miss. As a last resort for persistent EDID issues, consider using EDID override software. This should only be done if you're familiar with the process, as it can cause compatibility problems if not configured correctly. Tools like EDID override can force display data compatibility. If software solutions don't resolve the no display issue, move to hardware checks. First, inspect the monitor's HDMI and DisplayPort ports for any physical damage, dust, or scratches that could interfere with connection. Second, try using a different cable. Cable wear accounts for many no-signal cases, so replace the HDMI or DisplayPort cable with a known working one. Third, test the monitor with a different device, such as another computer or gaming console. If the monitor displays properly, the problem likely lies with your original GPU or its drivers. Finally, ensure your graphics card is properly seated in its PCIe slot on the motherboard. Reseat it if necessary to confirm a secure connection. Many users have resolved no display issues by updating firmware to address EDID corruption. A damaged HDMI cable can prevent signal transmission even if it looks fine from the outside. Some VG289Q models have had post failures due to faulty internal capacitors, requiring warranty replacement. Diagnose the issue with a systematic approach. The trend is shifting towards software-centric solutions for ASUS TUF Gaming monitor issues, with AI-driven diagnostics becoming more common. Tools like ASUS's My ASUS app now include predictive error detection, reducing hardware returns significantly. Experts emphasize updating firmware first, as it addresses EDID mismatches and post-failures. Ensuring universal compatibility between your monitor and GPU prevents many display issues. Future monitors will feature integrated troubleshooting that auto-corrects post-failures through over-the-air updates, allowing remote patches without user intervention. Sustainability trends promote repairable designs with modular components, minimizing e-waste from monitor defects and encouraging easier fixes like cable replacements.